Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Dragon Age Origins walkthrough. Starting out here in the camp, I'm actually going to do just a little bit of, I think, relationship building right now. Also, I actually I modded in some more items. I don't know, it was kind of bored. So I put some, I don't know, these are some really cool looking swords, I thought. I forget the name of this mod already, but yeah, it was like the Elvenin swords. I don't know. They reminded me of like Legolas's swords from or his Are they supposed to be daggers? I think they're supposed to be daggers from Lord of the Rings. But I added some more stuff too. I'll try to go over that stuff when I see them. But I actually ended up I put the Juggernaut set on Alistair, and I give him this sword. This is, or sorry, the shield. Shield's another modded item. Shielded the Protector. I don't know. I thought that the shield looked really cool. Next, so I wanted to build some affection with some of these characters. And here's Sten. So this is another set. It's the Black Templar set. This stuff looks really freaking cool. The only problem I noticed was that this helmet, there's something going on with the helmet graphics. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that maybe and fix that. Because this set looks really cool. The gloves are oddly off color though. I'm not sure what happened there either. There's probably, oh, and then I see the boots are gone too. I'm sure there's some issue, like some conflict with all the mods that I've got installed, which is, usually the case. But anyways, let's take a look here. So I need to give Sten some, what was that? Some item to, here it is. I think it's the painting of the Rebel Queen. I'm going to give this to him.
I am impressed.
So that puts him at 25, and I think that means we can start his dialogue regarding his sword. I'm gonna give him this headband though, too, just to put him over the top. And then Zevran, I've got the Dalish gloves. I've had these for a while, so I'm going to give those to him as well.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
All right, they're Dalish gloves like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Zevran approves plus 12. Sheesh. Okay. Let's talk to Sten here first. Yeah, like Sten's boots are absent as well. Let's throw something else on him just so we can actually. I don't know. That just looks goofy. Very off-putting to not have feet, Sten. I'm sorry. Let's go with what about these ones? Nope, he doesn't. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got something wrong with the boots then. Actually, maybe it's his armor, or maybe it's the armor itself. Let's check something else. Whoops. Yeah, it's the armor. Oh, now now this armor is invisible. Yeah, we've got some major conflicts here. We could give him this ugly blood dragon art. Yeah, I don't really like. Look at those knees. What's going on, man? Missing a little bit of graphic there between the the legs and the feet. Yeah, look at that. God, that's really lame. All right, well, let's save, and I'll have a conversation with him here. Yeah, I suppose that's probably the problem with modding like this, or modding to this extent. Actually, let me see here. That Elvish set. Yeah, the Ancient Elven. That actually ends up being a set. I actually don't think I really want those on him. What about the Kadish? Yeah, those invisible feet again. Oh, I don't really have anything else I can put on him. Well, whatever. Let's yeah, let's put those back on him. I think my main character actually has some of that ancient elven set. Yeah. Actually, wow, she's got a bunch of it. Well, okay, let's swap these boots out. Where did Sten go? Here he is. Alright, commissioned heavy boots. Okay, well, those work. Ancient Elven. There we go. Now I just need the gloves, I think. I don't know where those come from, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually. Okay, anyways, let's save one last time here, and then we'll start chatting with Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Let's see. Thanks, I guess?
You're welcome.
So will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Let's see here. Exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Let's see here. What happened to the other Kunari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Let's see. Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
And
I
then?
killed them with my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Wow. It's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Okay, well their people are silly AF then, because of circumstances like this. Let's see. How can your people possibly think that way?
We know who we are, and what we are meant to be.
And nothing ever happens, like, unfortunate to people who know who they are and who they're meant to be? Okay. So that's it? You aren't going to do anything about it?
What would you have me do? It could be anywhere by now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Well, I mean, don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Yeah, boy. All right, so that is the start of Sten's sword retrieval quest, personal quest, however you want to say that. So we'll end up doing that here in a little bit, but also, gosh, I almost forgot. So I set Leliana's romance to basically to true using a console command. I actually missed the. I just completely wasn't thinking about it, and I hadn't really even decided that I was going to go with the Leliana romance option. But Probably in the comments of the original video, I'll have to point it out. But back when Leliana and the warden are talking again, it keep in mind that I believe you have to have. Let's see here. Approval rating is 32 or higher. Wow, that's actually higher than I remember. But anyways, basically you have to ask her, do you often or the part that I missed was, do you often enjoy the company of other women? And then I think you either say, I'm flattered that you like my company, or I think I might giggle, maybe look coy. And then that is what sets the romance flag. Now, again, unfortunately, I missed that. I don't know what option I went with, which is kind of funny. I guess I maybe just didn't, do something that was, or answer in a way that kind of gave her the idea that the warden was interested. But anyways, now I did set that flag, and so now we should be able to go with the second opportunity here. And I think it looks like your approval has to be 71 or higher. So let's get this
I
started.
enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
Let's see. It is not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
Let's see. I've always wanted us to be more than just friends.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, oh, how very awkward.
Still like me, right?
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
And I think, let's see here. I'm trying to think if this... Yeah, I think we just want to go with the Kiss Leliana option here.
Well, that settles it then.
All right. +8. All right, so that should be... I think we're ready for the next part of this. 98. Boom. All right, yeah, we're almost capped out. So the next opportunity is if Leliana's approval is 76 or higher. And I think you need to have Marjolaine's quest done. So let's chat with her.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Let's see. I'd like to talk about what happened today.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Do share.
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Let's see. All right, actually, so I think that this specific conversation is the conversation that results in either her being hardened, or I guess unhardened. And that affects a couple of different things. I think I'm gonna go with the hardened route. It I don't know. I think mostly because it seems like her personality is a little bit less. Let's see, how do I want to describe it? She's relying less on like her religious side, I think, and that's I think that the route I want to go. And also, I think it makes some of the rest of the choices in the game a little bit easier, or like she doesn't disapprove as much. So, anyways, let's see here. Sometimes people surprise you.
I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
Let's see. We would never have met if you hadn't.
You don't understand. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction.
Let's see. She did you a great injustice.
But that is no reason to rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
All right, so I think this is the choice. If you say, let me see if I can find this again. You're not slipping. This is who you are. That's the hardened choice. And also, don't punish yourself for doing something you enjoy. Again, also a choice that leads her to being hardened. Otherwise, if you go, Marjolaine chose who she became, and so can you, or you're a good person, you always will be. Either of those two options results in her not being hardened. But I'm going to go with the don't punish yourself for doing something you enjoy.
I admit that I took great pleasure in the intrigue back in Orlais. It was dangerous and chaotic and exciting, but it destroyed my life. I thought the Chantry showed me another path. I thought I was done with this life. Am I wrong?
Let's see here. All you were doing in the Chantry was running away.
There is this thought that floats into my mind constantly. That I lie when I say the Chantry gave me peace, when in truth it bored me. Here, with you, knowing the freedom of the road and the uncertainty of tomorrow, I feel alive again.
Let's see here. Go with what your instincts tell you.
I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
All right, that caps her out. So let's save. And then, actually, I think this next conversation will probably be the continuation of the romance then.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. I didn't want to admit it, even to myself, but those years in Lothering, I yearned for the freedom and the recklessness that I knew in Orlais. The Maker made the world beautiful, but he also made it dangerous. To really experience it, I have to embrace this, not hide away in some nunnery.
Okay, so this is not the continuation. This is more like the resolution of her like hardened personality now. So let's see here. No more running. Actually, yeah, I don't know which one I want to go with here. No more running away. All right.
Sometimes it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
So do I get a reward? It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Okay. Wait, what? +2 more. Yeah, okay. I guess you still get the approval, but she is capped out. Alright.
The stars are out.
Let's see. This should be the romance, I think. Let's see. No, maybe not. Well, let's just see. Boom, boom, boom. There's still beauty to behold in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
I can't say I've heard it.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
That's a cute story. Yeah, that's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Wow. Real love is a mix of lust and attachment, nothing more? Jeez. If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Why is it a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Right? I'm gonna turn off these auras. There we go.
It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister, I had no idea where my path would lead. I walked where the Maker led me, and he has rewarded me for my faith. I found you.
Let's see. I'm glad your path led you here too.
You don't know how it makes me feel to hear you say that. But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early. I can't help thinking about how soft and warm my bedroll is.
Want some company?
You're welcome to join me, of course. The Maker says we must share our blessings.
Oh, let's... Well, I'm not going to say no to sharing of blessings.
Good. Now come with me before I lose my patience. Hello.
Let's see. I just realized after I was watching that scene that I kind of made the main character look really kind of creepy and sickly. Anyways, all right, good morning. Did you sleep well?
I've been up for some time, but yes, I slept very well. I've just been watching you sleep. Did
Well,
you know your
creepy.
eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
Oh my. You were watching me sleep? That's creepy. It's not just my lashes that are pretty.
So I hear. I'm so happy, blissful. I haven't slept so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
Let's see. Good idea. Shouldn't keep the others waiting.
I think it will be a beautiful day.
Wine, women, and song. Alright. I wonder if that's it then. Alright, let's see here.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Let's go with we need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman, and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
I'm sorry it ended so badly. Or she didn't deserve you are both good options.
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Let's see. Yeah, everyone changes, unfortunately.
That's what they say. And the rest of us just have to move on. And I think I have. You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion, and a listening ear in times of need.
Can only hope one day to be as special as she was to you.
My dearest one, I think that day has already come and gone. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you. And I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again. But people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise.
Okay, I think that is it. So yeah, that sets her romance as active.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Let's go to bed. Let's go with we need to talk.
Of course.
What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I would like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Okay, you know, I think, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this one here, and then we'll pick it up. I think my next, the next thing I'm gonna do is head to Lake. Is it Lake Callanhead? Try looking for Sten's sword, and there's some other events that I want to do there. So, anyways, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.